Yes, welcome to N.Y.K Culture. It's your host L.I.E. What's going on? Happy Friday, everybody. Listen, this is the great show today, man. I know y'all really gonna love it. Listen, is Joel Embiid the answer for the New York Knicks? I mean, it's been a lot of talk. There's been a lot of free agent stuff going on in the news. You know, I'm tired of hearing about it. I'll be honest, and I'm gonna welcome everybody to the show, man. Connecticut, Jersey, Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, Staten Island, Yonkers, no matter where you from, all right? This is the N.Y.K Culture Show, man, the Culture Crew. What's up? All right, I'm your host, L.I.E., and I got a great show for you, like I said, today on a Friday. Today is the 18th. Big up to Sha, happy birthday. Listen, it was 1969-70 season since the Knicks boasted and crowned the MVP. All right, how long does it have to be, man? We've been suffering, but listen, everything is going up, all right? We got a great nucleus, and everything is great. Like I said, it was the great Willis Reed in 1969-70, the captain, all right? And that season, he averaged 21 points and 14 rebounds. That's amazing, man. Come on. All right, so the reason the Knicks can't win, in my opinion, today is because we don't have an inside presence. All right? The inside presence sucks, man. All right? I'm not really hating on my guy, Mitch Robinson. Mitch, throw it up, man. He's strong. He came back tough this year, and he fought through injuries, and he plays great, man. Mitch Robinson, hit me up. Eric21172@gmail.com. All right? You can always reach me. All right? But Mitch Robinson, he had a spectacular season, man. Double-double every night, man. I'm not going to take anything from him. He's a great player. But we haven't had a dominant player in the post since Patrick Ewing, folks. All right? Patrick Ewing, man. We're talking about 23 years ago. All right? And this is why you can't say anything about Patrick Ewing. He's a legend, and he's probably, in most people's opinion, the best Knick of all time. Statistically, he's there. He is. So, and you can't even debate that. You look at the stats, it's amazing. All right? So, over 23 years, PE, haven't had a presence in the paint, man. That's a long drought for the New York Knicks. So, like I said, Ewing averaged 21 points, 10 rebounds a season, man. He gave it to you. And in the playoffs, he averaged 20 points, 10 rebounds. He only dropped off a point. Consistency, all right? So, what that says to me is that we are really lacking in the paint, man. I thought about it, and I dissected it. I thought it was other things we needed. We did need those things, but without an inside presence, you really can't succeed in the NBA, a la Jokic, all right? So, Embiid gives you a much-needed presence in the paint. We can't deny that, and that's the truth. So let's look at Embiid stats. Embiid averaged 27 points, 11 rebounds in his career. All right? So, last season, which was amazing, which was excellent for Embiid, he was the league MVP, which he beat out Jokic, and he also beat out Giannis. All right, those are the three top players right now. So if we had them, that would change our team dynamically. All right. So the problem is, he did average 33 points, and he won his MVP trophy. But what happened is he dropped off in the playoffs to 23 points in the postseason, which is a no-no. You can't do that. And that was the biggest drop in NBA history. Okay, so that's a big flop. But you have to weigh the options with him. If he can stay healthy, 80% of Embiid is better than what we have, honestly speaking. And once again, I love Mitch Robinson because he's a grinder. He's a real New Yorker. He has heart. And I think they give him a lot of ticky-tack fouls. What do you think? Hit me up, eric21172@gmail.com. Hit me up on YouTube. I love your comments. But like I said, Mitch can't go ISO. Mitch can't hit the mid-range shot. And that's an issue. In today's NBA, you have to do that in the 5 position. So, The problem is Philly's going to want a lot for Joel Embiid. Let's be honest. Philly's going to want a lot. And they're going to want our young nucleus. They're going to want draft picks. Of course, they're going to want R.J. Barrett. Of course, they're going to want Quickly. Of course, they're going to want Quentin Grimes. Players like that, in that caliber. So, are we willing to give up our nucleus for Joel Embiid, which hasn't played the whole season? Like I said, I'm willing to roll the dice a little bit. But I don't want to get rid of certain players. Like I said, RJ, I don't want to get rid of Quickly and Grimes. I love Grimes, all right? So, like I said, it's going to be tough. So, I want to give a shout-out to my little cousin, Jair Rawlings, all right? And he deserves the honor, man. He's the CEO and founder of the AEBL, which stands for Atlanta Entertainment Basketball League. All right, he's doing great things. He's a New Yorker, all right? So I'm not, I'm a straight New Yorker. I'm not with all the Atlanta love, but this is my cousin. And for our community, for the culture, he's doing great things. So, I really want to big him up, and I'm proud of him. So what happened is, he's doing great things for the community. And in Atlanta, the ABEL games are free to the community, which is excellent. And we have to do that. We have to give back. Jahi had a great basketball career himself, but he had an injury which, derailed him. But with the training of the great Bobby Bingo, my uncle, he did great. And so, this AEBL league, it features players like Kyrie Irving, Trae Young, boo. Nah, but it's a positive thing. Lou Williams, Joe Johnson, and also Jaylen Brown of the Boston Celtics. So it's a great league. They're on NBA TV. You can check him out. He's a native New Yorker, as I said. He grew up on a tough block, Terrace Avenue, which I grew up on also. And it shows that you can succeed and you can be successful, all right? No matter what your circumstances are and where you come from. And this is what we have to teach the young kids today, because it's a different generation from when I grew up, all right? So along with Larry James, he's representing the town, Hempstead, New York, and they started the Michelle Park League, which is on Terrace Avenue, and it's in Hempstead, and like I said, it's a block where we all grew up on, so on 8/23, they're going to have the championship game, and they're also going to have a back-to-school giveaway, which is excellent, all right? So big ups to Larry and Jair, all right? So, this has been another episode of the N.Y.K. Culture Show. Once again, we are sponsored by Pifco Clothing Line. Get right. Everybody knows the clothing line, Pifco, all right? And I want to give a shout out to Sharper Edges, too, also. You could go see Flex. You could go see Mel. They're right on South Franklin. And that's in Hempstead, New York. You can look them up online, all right? I love y'all, man. I appreciate you. My guy, Jermaine Stewart, Martin Luther King, listen, man, thanks for tuning in. Michael Stevens, and the great, like I said, my Uncle Bobby Bingo. We have some things coming up. We're going to have the Bingo interview, and we're going to be out there covering the Michelle Park League Championship, like I said, on 8/23/23, all right? Go play that number. Love y'all, man. NYK Culture, or my culture crew, stay tuned, man. We're coming back. Take care. Peace.